Hello everyone. In today's Cenozoic profile remake, I'm going to be doing is Megalochelys is an extinct genus of tortoise that lived from the Miocene to the Pleistocene. They are noted for their giant size, which is among the largest of any known testudidae. During the dry glacial periods, it ranged from western India and Pakistan, possibly even far as west as southern and eastern Europe, to as far east Sulawesi and Timor and Indonesia, though the island specimens likely represent distant species. Megalochelys was most likely an herbivore. Scientists came to this conclusion since most of the related members of the family, Testudidae, are also herbivorous. Their diet most likely consisted of dried leaves on the forest floor and probably fed on leafy flowering plants as well. But there are studies that tortoises do occasionally eat carrion. Well, it's not known if Megalochelys could even eat carrion or meat, like their distant relatives. Here's the size comparison to a human. One species of Megalochelys, M. atlas, is the largest known tortoise, with a shell length of 2 meters, 6 feet and 7 inches, and even 2.7 meters, 8 feet 10 inches, and approximate total height of 1.8 meters, 5 feet 11 inches. Popular weight estimates for this taxon have varied greatly, with the highest estimate reaching up to 4,000 kilograms, 8,800 pounds. In some instances, however, weights based on a volumic displacement of the skeleton, or in forces based on two-dimensional skeletal drawings, indicate that M. atlas was probably closer to 1,000 to 2,000 kilograms, 2,200 to 4,400 pounds in mass. M. atlas is thus the largest known tortoise. The only larger turtles were the marine Archelon and Protostega from the Cretaceous period, and the aquatic freshwater Stupenimes of the South American late Miocene. A similarly gigantic tortoise, Titanochelon, is known from the Miocene to the Pleistocene of Europe, which had shell length up to 2 meters, or 6 feet and 7 inches. Like modern Galapagos tortoise, M. atlas weighed supported by 4 elephine feet, like other tortoises. And for taxonomy, Megalochelys is the original and valid name for what has been called Colossocoles. It contained 3 named species, several unnamed taxa, which have yet to be described. M. atlas to the late Miocene to the early Pleistocene of India, Myanmar, and possibly Thailand. M. Kali, late Pliocene to the early Pleistocene, India, and probable Adubius and M. Margi, Solari, Indonesia, size estimation between 1.4 to 1.9 meters long, and for M. Sondari in the early Pleistocene until 1.7 million years ago in the Philippines. And for the others, well, there are others that lived in Timor, Java, and Flores. The species also have had a thicker shell than the current giant tortoises that inhabited islands, as unlike them on continents, it was necessary to defend itself from huge predators, like with big cats like tigers, leopards, macarodonts, even canids, bears, and even some Cenozoic Komodo dragons, among others. This characteristic significant increased the total weight that the turtle would have been to carry, thus requiring more robust muscular and bone structure, and consequently an animal that was heavier and stronger than the currently existing giants, which inhabit islands. And for their extinction, the genus is suspected to have gone extinct due to the arrival of Homo erectus, due to staggered extinctions on islands coinciding with the arrival of H. erectus in these regions, as well as evidence of exploitation by H. erectus. The genus was largely extinct by the end of the early Pleistocene, but they persisted on Timor into the middle Pleistocene. And that's it from Megalochelys. See you later, guys.